I'm Kris Costello from Wellness Talk Radio, and today we're talking with Judy O'Byrne. And Judy, first thing I want to just start straight off with, what is One Resource for Authors all about?
One Resource for Authors is a reference library for all authors. Our goal is to be able to direct authors to a website where they can get help from the very initial concept, when they come up with an idea for a book, right through to published, printed, marketed, New York Times bestseller list. So it's the whole gambit of everything you could think you would want as an author. Where do I go get my cover? Where do I get my book edited? Can I get it ghostwritten for me? Can I get branding that associate myself as an author, especially as a new author, or even as a acknowledged author, too? They need marketing for every new book they write. It doesn't just naturally, magically happen. They do have to work at it. So we're there to offer any kind of resource that you may need.
You've worked, obviously, with some real heavy hitters, Deepak Chopra, Jack Canfield. But this is not just for best-selling authors. This is open to anyone that is an author that really wants to find support and further their career. Is that right?
Yes, we've had the good fortune to work with people like Deepak Chopra and Jack Canfield and so many more. And what we found is that when we listen to people like Jack Canfield when he starts his story, talking about when he first started to write Chicken Soup for the Soul, and how that book was actually under a different title, and how he drove around in his car and went to airports, went to bookstores, and asked them to put it on the shelf. And here we are, 500 million copies later. Well, he's got a story to tell, and we want to take that story and show people, not just his story. I'm talking Deepak Chopra, Marcy Shimoff, Judith Orloff, and the many, many other people. I want to share their stories to say, here's how you can do it too. Only in the direction you want to go. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to be a Chicken Soup for the Soul author, but maybe you want, your one or two books. Maybe you want to become a J.K. Rowling type of thing, or maybe it's movies, or maybe it's just, to sell a few copies, or just get your book in print.
That is great, Judy. People can go to One Resource for Authors to find out more?